Hello, welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to show you this. I have a Excel list with the list of the names and information that I need to transfer over to MS Word template, where I need this to automatically fill up where the information from here. Let's say this John will be placed here, and his last name will be placed here, and age go here, and then the email. Then automatically it will be save as with this file name, jando dot jan dot do dot do doc, documents. So I'll just have to show you, or I'll just click this create button here of create in this board, and let me show you how what will happen if I click this one. Okay, this is my folder location. So let me click this one. And I have to look for this template here. Click that and see what happens. So it created a Word file, and each Word file has a name based on the list I have here. So each individual name has its own Word file. So let us check what he is doing here. So as you can see, open the template, fill up the information, and then save the file as per the file name that we have here. All right. Okay. And if you're gonna do this manually, it's gonna take you forever. It's just only we only have four informations here. Four columns. We have first name, last name, age, email. This doesn't include if we have the real data like SS, security numbers and address and other personal information. So there could be more of this. So we only took four basic information as a sample. You gotta do this manually. I don't know how long it will take for 100 records. Right? Okay, it's done. So we have how many names we have here? We have 30. So this 30 is done already. So as you can see here, it's a Jando. Jando. So Jando first name is here. Last name though, age 30, email there, email then the file name is jan.do.docx, and our template is still there. I should be here. So it's still empty. Okay, so the template has not been touched or been modified. So we just call the template and create this information and then save us. So okay, I'm gonna explain to you um, how did we have or created this Visual Basic application. So here we'll go to the assign macro and we'll edit this. Okay, so I have a module here, module one, where the script came from. So I created a function The function is, I call it MS Word get table, close and open and close parentheses. So this is the user defined name. Then this is the declaration of variables. So we have here the Word app, which is for the Word application or the MS Word application. The WDoc is for the Word document. Um, the Word document is simply like this. So I call it WDoc. Then next we have row num, cell counter, and I as an integer. And integer is the whole number, as an decimal. And my folder as string, where I will assign the location, or not the location but the file name of the template, which is this one, will be assigned to my folder because that includes the file path of our template. Okay, then the F name, L name, age, email, new file name as string. So this is the first name, the last name, age, where we assign a variable to it, so we can get the information from each of this. So go back here. So this is the declaration. Then next is we have with application that file dialog. Then MSO file dialog file picker, which will open a dialog box like this. This is the file dialog where we can open or locate the file template or the MS Word template. It's this template. So we need to locate that. And then, so once located, then if we have a if statement here, if that show is equals to true, then selected items, which is the when we select the MS Word template, then the file name will be assigned to my folder variable. So once you select the template, then it will be assigned here, which is we declare it as a string, and then the row num will have a value of 2, and I will have a value of 1. Right. Then I assign here a do until loop. So do until I, which is the value of 1, equals to cells or cells rows that count column E and up row. So what it means here for this is we did is we need to know what is or how many files he have to loop or how many records he has to loop. So from here we have 30 counts. So it has to loop to 30 times until the I will be have equivalent to 30, then it will stop. The loop will stop and it will go to 60. And then message box will appear. So for now, I is equivalent to 1. And the sales rows that count at column E, which is here, is 30. So I equals to 30 is not 30, it's not equal to 30. Then next is we assign a or we put a value to the variable if name, which is the text from column A, row num which is 2, so A2, that text which is A2 is here, A2, that text which is John will be assigned to F name. And the next one is L name, which is in row or column B2, still 2, the text. So column B2, which is low, will be assigned to L name. And age, the same. Column C2, the age will be assigned to age. And column D, row 2, that text will be sent to email. This email, this email, this D2. And then the new file name, which is in column E2, will be assigned to be assigned to the variable new file name. So we already assign a value to each of these variables, which this came from here, from column 2. So we take this information, and then we set word up for the word application, so the MS Word, and then set the wdoc, which is the Word document in here, as word app that documents that open. So instead of creating new file, just open my template. We have that my template, my folder here is the one that I selected, which is my template, the Word template. So it will open the Word template. Then next here is the word app that visible equals to true. So the word app will now will be visible, and once it's visible or open, you notice that we have the table here. And what I have here is word app that applications that active document that tables or table one. So this is the table one. I don't have any other table. And the table has columns. As you can see here, we have columns. We have count. Column 1, column 2, column 3, 3, and 4. So we have only 4 columns. But here we assign table 1, column 2, which is 1, 2, cell 1, which is column 2, cell 1, column 2, cell 1, 2. So this is column 1. And I mean cell 1 here. And that range, that text is equals to f name. Remember, if f name has a value of from the Excel A2, it is John. So it will be now John assigned to the MS Word table 1, column 2, cell 1. So it will be John will be assigned here. Next is it will call the column 2 of table 1, then cell 2. So this is cell 1, cell 2 of column 2. Then the value of L name. So L name now is from Excel column B2. So which is do. So last name will be have a value of L name. So same with the age, which is in here. This is now a column 4. Column 4, then cells 1, and then cells 2. Then the value of this age is equivalent to the value that was came from Excel, which is column C, row 2. And then it will be assigned here in the MS Word. Okay. Same so with the email here. And then once it is filled out, I mean fill up, once it's completed, let's say John Street age we have assigned here 30, and row say that it will be assigned, it already assigned. Okay, say fill up that. So let's say all the value that was assigned here has already been done and placed here on MS Word. And then we have the next command here that says wdoc.save as to. So what it basically happened here is take the save as like file, save as, and then it will go to the location which is here initial name, location of the folder, and save it as just the new file name which is here. Save it as jando dot or jan.do.docx. So this will be renamed. So it's the same as what we do in a manual process, but it's just that we already automated here. So save as file name in that initial file name, which is the initial file name of that selected items, which is the template. So the location of that template is, I mean, the location of this save as will be or the destination, destination of the save as will be the same as the template. And then the new file name will be the one that's from from column E, row 2, from the Excel. So this will be the new file name now, which is we assign here. And then once it is saved, once the save as is done, the word up that documents, which is documents, will then be closed, and then the word up will quit. So it's done already for row or for row 2. And then since we've done on the row 2 here, we need to move next to the next record, which is here. So we have to increment now the column, the row, so that we will get the next data. So row num, which is before is with value 2, is now row num plus 1. So row num plus 1 is equals to 3. Then that value 3 will be assigned now to row num. Then same here, I equals to I plus 1. So since I was previously assigned with value 1, so on a 1 plus 1 now, or I plus 1 equals to 2. So I is now with value 2. Then it goes back to the loop, and if it is to confirm that do until I, which is I, now it's we have value 2 equal to the count of column E, which is 30. So 2 equal to 30 is not the same value, so it will still go to that, continue to execute all this here until it reached to 30. Then the value, when it reaches to 30, then it will exit, or the loop will be finished, and it will exit function, or it will the next you will see the message back then done until this one will reach to 30. Then set word up to nothing, and then so that it will be clear, and then end with is because we have word here and the file dialog. Then that's the end of the function. So it just keep looping here until it reach the condition, which is 30 from our count here. So once it reaches the condition and it clicks it, and then message box done, and that's it. So let me just run again. One thing, let me just try to run. No, don't save. Okay, let us clear all this. Right. Okay, so based on that script, and we will run this again. Let's see. Okay, so now when I click, I have the file dialog, and I have to locate my template here, and click OK. Then, as you notice, there is MS Word file that keep on adding here in the folder. So this will take you forever if if you're gonna do this manually. So by doing this, it gives you just gives you say it will save your time, and if you have more details, then you just leave your computer, or you just click the button and leave it for a few minutes, then it will give you the final result. Right, so it should have a 30 uh, word file. Hmm. By the way, the do until is there are other types of loops that you can use, but I use do until because that's the loop that is fit to this task. You can also check other loops. Okay, so the message box appeared that it is done. Because we have already now 30 names. We already reached the number 30. So done. Okay, and close this. Okay, that's fine. And one thing to remember, just take note on this. You have to go to the map to read it. Um, that button, when I create the button, okay, let me just create the button again. Insert. I just create a button here, and we need to call that function. I'm going to show you how to call that function. So let's say name this create MS Word. So to call that function, click new. Right. So this we just have to delete that one. So now we have button 4 because this is now button 4. So we have the module 1 here. So all we need to do from module 2 or this one here is to call that function. So the function name is this. So in here, you just put call, right? Call MS Word get table. So this is a function, and it will execute once you press the button or click the button, because the event here is click. So once it's clicked, then it will execute the script. And one thing also, before I forgot that one, this one you will encounter error if the reference is not correct. You have to make sure that Microsoft Word 16.0 object library is checked. If not, then you will have an error like this one. So just click OK on this if you encounter that error. Then go to your tools, preference, and then scroll down, look for Microsoft Word. Here, Microsoft Word 16.0 object library. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you also learned something on this. By the way, I'm gonna share you the module or the function that I have here. All you'll have to do is just go to your Visual Basic like this, and then just drag and drop over there. So you have now this function. So I will include this into the description so you can download it and you can just drag and drop over there. Right. I hope you enjoyed this and just click like and subscribe. Right. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.